We love our school. We love America. And we love getting our trucks fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories. Russell's Truck Accessories is the greatest place on earth to make your truck look sharp. If Russell's were a bird, they'd be a bald eagle. If they were a nation, they would be the United States of America. The greatest nation on God's green earth. Thanks in part to Russell's Truck Accessories.
Nettleton students will do anything for the Spirit Stick.
Would you ding-dong ditch Coach Massey?
That old man? Any day.
Dad, coming!
Would you get tased by Officer Watts?
Yes. Okay. Raider Pride.
Would you cannonball into the Raider River?
Would I? Hold my mullet.
What would you do for the Spirit Stick?
When the Raiders have wrecks, they call collision repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair's staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair. It's where the Raiders go when the Raiders have wrecks.
We are Raiders. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like we're in a Raider Pride ad. That means something awesome's about to happen.
Raider Pride, brother. Fire the thing in here. Dinger!
Hey, run.
At Nettleton, we got that Raider Pride.
Because Raider Pride is justified. We are Raiders. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm a junior. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Oh, I'll like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's DJ from Nettleton.
That sounds like a really good deal.
DJ from Nettleton at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's DJ from Nettleton.
What are you wearing, DJ from Nettleton?
A black and gold Raider Pride shirt.
She sounds hideous.
Well, it's DJ, so.
Another reason why Raider Pride is justified.
A lot has changed since the 1950s, but one thing has remained the same. Sue's Drug Store is still keeping Nettleton healthy. Albert and Shirley Sue founded Sue's Drug in 1959, and today their grandson Tyler continues their tradition of fast, friendly, professional service. Sue's Drug Store, keeping Raider Pride healthy and alive since 1959.
The Nettleton Raiders present Messing with Miller.
There he is. Let's get him. Let's go get that jabroni. Y'all check this out.
What a jabroni.
Nettleton High School, feed your Raider Pride.
From the first time you held on to the time you let go, life is a series of unforgettable firsts, the ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
I first noticed it when he started school here at Nettleton.
There he is.
Who's got that Raider Pride? We've got that Shh.
Raider Pride, brother. Raider Pride, brother.
So we're going to pick up today chapter 23. Can anybody tell me what page that's on?
89.
Salo, why are you the way that you are?
But you know, some of the stuff he does is actually pretty cool.
It's Jimmy.
Who's Jimmy?
Raider Pride can't save you from becoming Mr. Miller, but it can give you the best high school experience ever. Raider Pride is justified.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful Lady Raider Field here on the campus of Nettleton High School, where Raider Pride is justified. Today, we're bringing you a high school softball game. It's senior night at Raider Field, and the Lady Raiders are going to be taking on our friends from Poinsett County, the Lady Wildcats of Trumann. My name is Craig Miller. I'm joined in the broadcast booth by Hannah Rainwater, who is running camera, doing color commentary, and directing. So all you got's 3 jobs, Hannah.
There you go. Triple threat.
Triple threat. I love it. On the mound or in the circle, I should say, for the Lady Raiders is Aislinn Hart. Leading off for Trumann is going to be Tierra Postal. She is the center fielder. Defensively for the Raiders, we will tell you about the defensive lineup as soon as we get underway. Let's get this thing started. Lady Raiders softball on NTV. First pitch is a called strike. Caught the outside corner, 0-1 the count. Defensively for the Raiders, catching Lily Grace Crocker across the infield. Ramsey Crum at third, Eden White at short, Brooklyn Panic at second, and Vidalia McIntyre at first. That's a Steve Reich. So it's 0-2. In the outfield for Nettleton, left to right, Aja Brayson in left. Swinging a fly ball toward Aja Brayson. Aja's there, and she makes the play for the first out. That's the first out of the game, and that's how we get started here. Kate Golden, the freshman center fielder, and in right field is another freshman, Hannah Marsico. That is how the Lady Raiders line up defensively. Now batting for Trumann is the left fielder, Cadence Jones. Showed bunt, took a strike. So Aislinn Hart throwing strikes today, and that is of paramount importance.
I'm good.
I want to say a great big thanks to our concession stand workers. Just came up. I had to take a little break there and put my order in. I'm going to get me a bottle of water. They're very kind to provide that for us. 1-2 now the count is. I missed the second pitch. Obviously it was a ball, but 1-1. Well, excuse me, 1-2 now the count to Cadence Jones. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a foul ball out of play. Oh, it hit something over there. I don't know if that was a truck. It didn't sound good, though, did it, Hannah?
Nope. I don't think that was just a baseball sound effect this time.
No, that was a real vehicle. The 1-2, foul ball. She turned on that one, but hit it foul. So we will do the 1-2 over again. Beautiful day here at Raider Field. Its temperature is 62 degrees, bright sunshine. Steve Wright called. Aislinn Hart strikes out Jones looking, and the Raiders have retired the first 2 Wildcat batters. That'll bring up Carly Hicks. Carly is the second baseman.
I want to give Aislinn Hart a little shout out. I'm so proud of her just being as a freshman and being the starting pitcher.
Yep, that's important position for sure, and bodes well for the future. She's ahead in the count 0-1. Nettleton has 4 freshmen that are starting. She swings through that delivery. 0-2 now the count. So a heck of a start here for Aislinn. I'm trying not to jinx him. I will say this, though, Hannah, after this pitch. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ground ball to the second baseman. That's Brooklyn Panic, and she retires Carly Hicks. How about that?
Senior Brooklyn Panic on the senior night.
Love it. Fires over to Vidalia McIntyre, and the Wildcats go 3 up, 3 down. We're going to the bottom of the first. We're scoreless at Raider Field. You are watching Raider softball on NTV.
3 things we Nettleton Raiders love. We love our school, we love America, and we love getting our trucks fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories. Russell's Truck Accessories is the greatest place on earth to make your truck look sharp. If Russell's were a bird, they'd be a bald eagle. If they were a nation, they would be the United States of America. The greatest nation on God's green earth. Thanks in part to Russell's Truck Accessories.
Raiders have wrecks they call collision repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair. It's where the Raiders go when the Raiders have wrecks.
Many thanks to Jeff Edgar, Collision Repair, for sponsoring today's broadcast. Collision Repair, where Hannah Rainwater's car is right now. Isn't that right, Hannah?
Yes, sir.
Getting
That's
fixed.
what happens when you get rear-ended.
That's right. When the Raiders have wrecks, they go to Collision Repair. Trumann versus Nettleton today. Alyssa Bell on the mound. Behind the plate is Jalen Craig. Defensively for Trumann, Macy Powell at third, Hannah McLaughlin at short, Carly Hicks at second, Madeline Henley, the first baseman. Left field, Cadence Jones. Center field, Tiara Postal, and right fielder is Anna Lee Pinter. Leading off for Nettleton will be Kate Golden. She's the center fielder. Then Aislinn Hart, the pitcher. Then catcher Lily Grace Crocker batting third. Eden White, the cleanup hitter, and the shortstop. Batting fifth is the right fielder Hannah Marcinko. And then we got Ramsey Crum, Tegan Weaver, Vidalia McIntyre, and Brooklyn Panic. That is the Lady Raiders lineup. And the great Allie Groves is here. She is going to join the broadcast booth. And we'll get this thing underway. Steve, right call.
Woo!
That's a base hit leading off for Kate Golden, and she makes a wide round. I can't think of the right word to say. She rounds widely around first base. How about that? Kate Golden on with a leadoff single, and the Raiders in business. Aislinn Hart now batting. Let's see if Kate Golden wants to do a little bit of running. Aislinn handles the bat well, swings it well, but showing bunt, pulls back. Runner going, throw not in time. So Kate Golden slides into second with a stolen base. Runner on second. Nobody down for the Lady Raiders. Aislinn Hart. Wearing number 11. She swings at a high outside pitch, and she is behind in the count now, 0-2. Aislinn, one of 4 freshmen that are starting for the Raiders. As Hannah says, she's starting on the mound. 0-2 is grounded right back to the pitcher. She gets the out at first. Kate Golden advances to third, so it'll be scored 1-3. But, Hannah, that's what they call a productive out because it advanced the runner.
Yes, sir.
So Lily Grace Crocker, it is senior night. 3 seniors starting for the Raiders tonight, including Lily Grace Crocker, the senior catcher.
And what an athlete Lily Grace is. She's an excellent volleyball libero for the Nettleton Lady Raiders.
Sure
and
is.
Great catcher for the Nettleton Lady Raiders on the softball field.
She's one of those that we're going to miss when she graduates.
Yes, sir.
Going to miss Hannah Rainwater and Allie Groves as well. You girls get out of here, our NTV crew. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a high foul ball. Left fielder unable to make the play. I don't know if y'all were able to see that. I don't know if you were able to see that. It kind of the dugout probably kept you from being able to see it, but trust me, she didn't catch it. 1-1 now the count to Lily Grace Crocker. Open stance, watches ball 2. 2-1 now the count to the senior catcher. I want to say a shout out to Grant Loveday. Don't know if Grant's watching or not, but just in case he is, shout out to Grant Loveday. He'll be asking for a shout out here in just a minute. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a ground ball left side. Shortstop unable to come up with it, and that is going to be a
first run of the night.
First run of the night. The Raiders take a 1-run lead as Lily Grace Crocker reaches on an error, and that'll bring up the power hitting Eden White.
just like Lily Grace, Eden is such a great athlete too. Great on the volleyball court, great on the softball field, and great on the bowling alley.
How about that? 3-sport star. She takes a high strike. 0-1 the count to Eden White. I believe Eden, if I'm not mistaken, she had 4 home runs in the last doubleheader.
And Kate Golden, who just scored the last run, got a out of the park hit.
That was her first home run as a Lady Raider. That's impressive as a freshman, hitting a home run. Eden White, a sophomore, and she has just been knocking the cover off the ball this year. Right now she's behind in the count, 0-2. In baseball, a lot of times when it's 0-2, you won't get much to hit. Let's see if she does here on the 0-2. And then it's a ball low. Good job by the Wildcat catcher, Jalen Craig, keeping that in front. Notice that she dropped down on her knees and was prepared to block it with her chest protector. That's the way you do it. A whole lot better chance. 1-2, swinging a shot to right field. It's over the right fielder's head. Lily Grace Crocker rounds second, heading to third. She rounds third. She is going to score 2-0 Raiders on a RBI triple by Eden White. And boy, she put a charge into that one.
Yes, sir.
2-0 now the score as Eden hit it over the right fielder's head. Ball was on the outside part of the plate. She hit it where it was pitched, took it to right field. Somewhere Bo Suter is very proud. And that'll bring up Hannah Marsico, freshman right fielder. First delivery from Bell is outside. So Marsico ahead in the count. Coach Josh Wright giving her some encouragement, helpful hints. 1-0, swinging a pop fly on the infield. Let's see if it gets out of play. It doesn't, but thankfully the catcher, Jalen Craig, was unable to locate that ball off the bat. It's not an easy thing to do, to realize that it's a pop fly off the bat. And so Hannah Marsico, catching a break, gets new life. 1-1 the count to Marsico, swinging a foul ball. Out of play, 1-2 now the count. Raiders ahead 2-0 and threatening to extend that lead here in the first. 1-2 the count. Kate Golden got the party started with a single stolen base. She scored on an error as Lily Grace Crocker grounded to the shortstop. Then Eden White knocked in Lily Grace with a triple. Swinging a miss, down goes Marsico, but she went down swinging, and that'll bring up Ramsey Crum. Ramsey, the third baseman, and another freshman. They just keep on sending freshmen up here, class of 2024.
The class of 2024 has a lot of good athletic freshman people.
As a Nettleton Raider fan, that encourages me. It means that the future is bright for Lady Raider softball. Got a freshman pitcher, freshman center fielder, freshman right fielder, freshman third baseman. 1-0. Swinging a pop fly out of play. So Ramsey Crum will dig back in with a count 1-1. Ramsey's up to the press box earlier, and she hugged my color commentator, Hannah Rainwater, and said, "I'm sure going to miss you when you graduate." That's true for all of us. Swinging a ground ball through the shortstop's legs, so another run will score on a error by the shortstop. So Ramsey Crum drives in a run, hit the ball hard, and that'll bring up Tegan Weaver, Truman's coach. This is Trumann, not Brooklyn. Truman's coach decides that she'd like to have a little conference with her girls. 2 outs, runner on first. The Lady Raiders have plated 3 here in the first frame. I think you might be able to see on your whatever you're watching, smart TV, iPad, iPhone, center field, some of our Raider baseball players out there supporting. Looks like Willie Gibson and C.C. Cleary. I believe that's Ken Moore and McShann sitting in the back of the truck. So shout out to the baseball team coming out and supporting their sisters in the Raider family anyway, the Lady Raider softball team. Tegan Weaver, number 10. She is the designated hitter who is hitting for Aja Brayson. She stands in with a runner on first and 2 down. First pitch from Bell. Steve Wright called. So whatever the Trumann coach told her must have worked. 0-1 the count to Tegan Weaver. Steve Wright call. Nice job of framing that pitch back there by Jalen Craig. Weaver way behind in the count. Got to protect the plate right here. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a little pop fly on the infield. The second baseman, Carly Hicks, ranges over, makes the play, and retires the Raiders, but not before they scored 3 runs on 2 hits. They leave 1 on base. Had a couple of errors in the inning. We have played 1. Your score, Nettleton 3, Trumann 0. You are watching Lady Raider softball on NTV.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Nettleton Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Nettleton Seed Company.
And we welcome you back to Lady Raider Field, where the second inning getting underway. That's Macy Powell, the cleanup hitter, the third baseman at the plate. Aislinn Hart's first pitch to her, just a little bit high. We are underway in the second. Nettleton scored 3 in the bottom of the first, and they lead Trumann by the score of 3-0. Here's the 1-0. Ball high, 2-0 now the count. Last time that I went to a Trumann Nettleton softball game, Pete Prater was the coach of the Trumann Lady Wildcats. Hart misses with the 2-0, and so it is 3-0. We'll see if Macy Powell's got the green light on 3-0. She takes ball 4 and trots down to first base with a leadoff walk, and Hannah, that usually spells trouble, a leadoff walk. Lindy Barnes stands in. She's a designated hitter. First pitch to Barnes. Misses high. 1-0 now the count. So Aislinn, who cruised in the first inning, 3 up, 3 down, is struggling to find the strike zone. She's thrown 5 straight balls here in the second. There's a strike. 1-1 now the count. I think all she needed was me to say that she's struggling to find the strike zone.
Give her a little backwards encouragement.
Little reverse
psychology.
Reverse psychiatry, as they said on Parks and Recreation. Andy Dwyer, I believe, was the character's name that said that. 1-2 now the count is Aislinn is battling back. Here's the 1-2. Boy, it just almost hit her. Thankfully, it did not. She was able to raise her right foot up and keep from getting beamed. That would have been bad news for the Raiders. It would have put runners on first and second with nobody out. As it is, runner on first with nobody out. Here's the 2-2, way high. I said 2-2. Evidently, it was the 3-2. No, it was the 2-2 because the umpire is saying, get back here. That's 3-2 now. Okay. So the scoreboard had it 2-2. I had it 2-2. The fans are saying that the runner on second doesn't have to go back. Technically, they are correct. She just kind of trotted down to second. If we would have threw the ball down there, would have got her out. That's a strikeout looking, and that's the first out of the inning. So runner on second, and she just had, I guess you might call that a stolen base of sorts. I don't know. I'm going to score it stolen base question mark. It'll bring up Hannah McLaughlin, the shortstop. Steve Wright called on the inside part of the plate. So Aislinn Hart settling down after a leadoff walk. She strikes out Lindy Barnes and dealing with Hannah McLaughlin right now. Ahead in the count 0-1. She's showing bunt. Bunts at foul. 0-2 now the count. To Hannah McLaughlin, senior shortstop. Swinging a hard hit ball right back to Aislinn off her glove. And